Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. This is my new start to the game week on my game map. And I had a great conversation with someone this week, and they'll know who they are if they see this video. And we were talking about the game, the art journal class, that it's really a practice. It's even more than a class, because it's something that you bring into your everyday practice. And art journaling, has so many benefits that have been, researched and documented. I don't need to go into that. If you Google it at all, you will find lots of support as to why either a writing journal or an art journal is a beneficial thing for us all to do. And so I just want to talk a little bit more about, the practice that I follow, that I teach, that I offer. It's an acronym, so I call it the GAME. It's an acronym that stands for Grateful Art Mapping Every Day. And, the emphasis is on the art mapping every day. And your ideas can be sourced from the grateful part. So people have talked to me for years about, why they can't make art, or they don't have time, or they're not good enough, all these beliefs that we tell ourselves as to why we cannot be creative on paper. And so I'm here to debunk them all. Like, let's take the beliefs that don't serve us about our own creativity and just let them go. And I believe, like, my mission is, I believe everybody can befriend their inner artist. So we all have ways that we're creative. We can all make marks on paper. If you can make a mark on paper, you can learn to organize it in ways that you enjoy looking at. And that is really how I approach, the larger term of art for each of us to participate in. So getting back to the game, the art journal class that I've been teaching, it is, you source your ideas from something you're grateful for, right? So every day you spend anywhere from 2 minutes to as long as you want to spend, sketching and thinking of some moment of that day that you can find some gratitude in. If you can't think of one, then at least you have had the presence to be aware that you've got to create some more positive things, or not positive, but things that you're enjoying, in your life right now. There's always something that we can be grateful for. All we have to do is look outside, and that's a great starting point too. So you have a circle for each day. I think you guys have seen this map plenty of times if you've been following me. But here's an example of this week's map for me. So small circle every day. In the middle, I have all the notes that I took for our class that we take together on Wednesday nights. So my week is full. Every day I have found one thing to be grateful for. I've given myself a handful of minutes to be creative, coloring. Sometimes I use pencils, sometimes I'm writing. But by the end of the week, I have a map of things that I feel good about. I know I've given myself just a handful of creative minutes every day. And I love it. I love it. And you can take this in so many directions, and we do. We explore different themes. Every month I change the theme. This is our second month where we're going through being inspired by master paintings. That's been tons of fun. I think next month I'll switch it up for a little while. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and bring some more clarity and emphasize that everyone can do this. Really, truly, everyone has time. You can sketch, you can write, you can think about your grateful things while you're having breakfast, while you're having dinner. Maybe you're thinking, I can't do anything for myself until I wash the dishes and finish the laundry and sweep the floor. Give yourself that 2 minutes a day, 3 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, whatever it is you feel that, is enough for you to start. Just has to be a start. and then go finish the laundry. You know, those 2 minutes are not going to matter in the long-term laundry schedule or whatever it is that we feel is preventing us from giving ourselves those moments to be kind and creative with ourselves. So you can make a mark on paper. You can learn to organize those marks in a way that you like. I know you can. And so, yeah, my mission is I love making art and it does so much for me. And I know you can befriend your own inner creative artist. Every one of us has a different style and everything is okay. You know, how often in life can you say, I have a place to drop in and be creative where anything is okay? Your marks are always okay. They're yours. There's no rules. And the more you work with them, the more you can predictably, you know, make them do what you want them to do on paper, you know? So have a great week. I hope we can interact at least online with some of you guys this week. If you have any questions, if you're interested, if you want more info, if you want to try a class, October is drop-in class for $10. You can join us this coming Wednesday at 6:30. It's a 30 to 40-minute class. Last week, we actually even had an encore because I didn't finish to the point where I wanted to get through the lesson. So we took 5 and came back and had another 20 minutes. Sometimes it's just too much fun to quit. So send me an email, send me a Facebook message, you know, share this video if this has resonated with you and you're excited about it and you think you might know some people that would want to try this, you know, give the video a share. But truly, this is a gift for you. So when you start a creative practice like an art journal, you are giving yourself a gift. You will get as much out of this as anyone else. Get yourself in the habit of having a really happy creative practice in your own lives, and hopefully it brings you some sense of peace and grounding in this absolutely crazy world that we live in right now. So my best to all of you guys, and we'll talk again soon.